Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, but the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. You're like, sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So,
oh, he's got some space. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
I am impressed with the physicality we're seeing up front by this offensive line. Playing on the road, they knew they wanted to get the run game established, and they are doing just that. They're not just getting 3-4 yards a pop. They are gashing this defense.
And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. This move just oozes confidence, going for it on 4th down from their own side of the field. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
And how about that call? You're right around midfield, 4th down on your opening drive. So you run the football and you put your trust and confidence in your offensive line up front to get it done and keep your offense on the field. That is impressive.
Motion from the wideout. To the air on 1st down. Right on the money. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
They'll make the stop at the 42. It's a pickup of 5, and that will be enough for a 1st down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
This is either complete confidence or a hint of recklessness. Opening drive, 4th down, own territory, going for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things. leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it behind the line. It's Jackson. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in your matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. He'll pull it down. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Trying play action. They get to him as he throws.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down. Everything has to happen just a split second. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit. Just not on the same page with this target.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Now on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. To the air, it's Fafita. Quickly complete. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They need the 40 to convert here on 3rd down. Leaves it with the running back. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And no shot at a return here as the... Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Release to the back. Caught close to the marker. It's Jackson. And they'll move the chains and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. First play of the period, 1st down here. He'll try to do it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to go up top. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a 3rd. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Winfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
On the move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising. Makes the catch. It's Winfield. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I don't know what you want to do. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. He's just got such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Ball down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
Not at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Accuracy, that was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
He leaves it with his back. They stop him cold, maybe gets a yard to the 34. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. On target. Oh, what a cut! And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try it over the left side. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Quick completion on the out route. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught for the touchdown.
Really nice nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Colorado State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance. Never in doubt victory, and that's really the standard there in Fort Collins. They'll enjoy this one all week. A top 25 clash and an impressive...
Looking for a deep man. Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Wow, they've been waiting for that play, right? They haven't been throwing it a lot. They've been real sluggish. They've got no points on the scoreboard. And now they come up with an explosive play in the passing game to get them in a position to score some points here, hopefully a touchdown, before this first half closes out.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he...
Headed to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
And I love that this offense game didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Bringing the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. To the air, it's Fafita. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Oxford. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Grab behind the line, it's Moore.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, this game really has turned into a defensive struggle, and both defenses right now are just absolutely dominating. That time, nice job using his pass rush moves, getting to the quarterback, and they just look like they cannot be blocked right now up front.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Surprisingly makes a fair catch inside the 40-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Making side adjustments here. They'll run the toss. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? They'll try to run for it. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
That is how it's done on third down and short. And no doubt about it, an easy hole to get through and clearly get the first down.
If you really want to simplify football, the low man wins. That time the offense got the better of the D. Easily picked that up.
Complete to the right. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes the grab. Rustled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page.
And he's got a touchdown. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just...
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Catch in the middle, it's McIntyre. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll run play action. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this defense has played so well, and this offense, they've struggled. They haven't executed greatly. They're going to have to do it against a really good defense who continues to apply pressure. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback a little better.
Here's the pressure. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
Come on, this offensive line has to do a better job. They got more holes than Swiss cheese.
They bring the punter onto the field now. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. The solid return there offsets. It's up this offense nicely. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Quarterback making checks. Off the play fake on first down. Going downfield for the big play. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Going to try to get it himself. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Miami is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now. But those fans that were there when the U was the U, they know this game is not over. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Auburn. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Completion a little short of the sticks. It's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive. Trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Oh, out of space. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. They'll send the back in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fafita. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Got some room to run. To the house. A pick 6 for a touchdown.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to cruise in with this one. It is a touchdown. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Under fire. Looking to scramble. Turns it on in midfield.
And because of this guy's athleticism, you've got to find so many creative ways to let him carry the football. You'll see it on zone reads. You'll see it on draws, designed runs. How about the old-fashioned bootleg, though? Let him use his speed out on the perimeter to the right, and he sets up.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Quickly out to the tight end. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42. Solid pickup on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Sorsby. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down.
Offense facing 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on downs.
That's a tough place to be if you're the quarterback, too. On 4th down, the defense dials up the blitz, and you just feel the pocket constricting around you. It's like a black hole. There's just nothing you can do. It's hard to see receivers downfield. It's hard to know that you're losing possession and you're coming off the field.
Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
He wants to change this route. Here they're trying to get it to the end. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any of that. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it down the seam. They'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Running back searching for a hole. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Quick release by the QB. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Got it, looking for first. Turning on the Jets. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Hand off from the shotgun. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll give it to the back. And into the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight, get powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. He's inside the 40. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jackson. He's going to run it. Oh, he got loose. He's loose on the right. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Texas State managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the weather there in San Marcos this week. These Bobcats are to blame for this one being so close. A busy day in the Sun Belt Conference, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to pass, it's Sorsby. Holds it in. And the big gain, they've got it on the 46. What a nice job just finding a spot downfield and lofting it in there perfectly.
And you see quarterbacks and receivers do that all the time, right? All summer, throwing the ball in the air, throwing the ball in the air. Why? Because I know exactly where he's going to be right when I get my back foot in the ground to throw the football. You could tell he knew exactly how much touch to put on that ball to make a big play down the field.
Holds and fires complete to the right. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. They'll go to the ground. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun. Give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Unloads to the wideout. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. 1st and goal for the offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it, 4th and goal. And it's incomplete, though. Couldn't hook up.
This is exactly how you draw it up. This is a situation where you can have all the easy stuff. We're not giving up the big play. The defense understands the situation, forces the incompletion, and now has a chance to just take that beautiful victory formation, run the clock, and get the W.
He'll start this drive firing. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
Here comes the heat. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Now the play fake. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab inside the 30. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout by the offense.
After this, it'll be a wrap. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll take another shot here. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed today.
That will put